And we are here in the parking lot. Okay, a nice breezy 66 degrees this morning according to the car thermostat or thermometer thermostat thing you dial at that dial you touch to go, But yeah, I was checking the inbox last night and came across some very interesting things. But until we get a few more people in here, I'm not saying a word about what it is. I will warn you, however, there's a minor spoiler involved in this. Um, Now, a lot of people have been going, Dog Freedom, how come you don't always tell us when there's spoilers in the video? I give you an auditory warning and all that because a long time ago, they started monitoring my channel, or at least they're monitoring every channel that mentions Doctor Who, leaks, or spoilers. And that's your videos that tend to get hit. Well, how come you don't have a spoiler warning in the title or the description? Because that's what they scan for. Now, here's the thing. Now, you had a couple idiots, and let me stress the word idiots, who were running around screaming that the title for the centenary is simply dry. And I'm like, yeah, right. That's the title. Yeah. It's called Somebody Yanked That One Out of Their Butt, and they're trying to call it a leak. I swear, there's some people who have so much leakage out there, they better start wearing adult diapers or something. Okay, now that we got a few of you in here, well, like I said, remember, you were forewarned. I don't want to hear it. Okay, so the title I heard is Loose Ends. And this comes from the same guy, same people. Actually, there were several people in this chain who told me about Sacha Dhawan being the master, and of course, I never believed him. I damn near whizzed myself when it actually came to pass. Yeah, Loose Ends. Now, remember, this does fit, because if I remember right, now, go double check this for me. I could swear Chibnall has titles like this before, like Exit Wounds and things like that, which he did for Torchwood. So Loose Ends would make sense. And it would also make sense for, what do you call it? All the leakage we've been getting. No, I mean, but no, seriously, the title I'm hearing is Loose Ends. Yeah, because this is the last one, not only for the Whittaker era, but for his tenure as well. So that kind of makes you wonder. Now, there's somebody also running about claiming that, yeah, you will see, like I said, I don't want to get you excited because I'm trying not to get excited. I had another source saying that they heard there's going to be a scene involving a conference call or something like that, and that's where you're going to see William Russell as Ian in a conference call with Tegan and, of course, Ace. I'd settle for that. Come on, the poor fella's in his 90s, for crying out loud. I'd settle for it if they could just do that. Okay, from what I'm hearing now, and like I said, I'm not sure on this, but this is what got eked out. I don't do leaks, I do eeks. But according to what they've heard, something's going on, of course, with the Daleks and the Cybermen, and the Doctor and the Master have to team up to resolve it. So in a way, caught. So it could be we could be seeing the Doctor and Master, unwittingly being teamed up again, due to circumstances, and we've seen it happen before. Remember, heck, it happened back in Legopolis where the guy decided to become a radio announcer. Now I haven't heard anything about Rusty, but one of the things I just couldn't stand about, it's bad enough Moffat had, immortal super beings, but now Rusty's like how many billion years old? Or the fact that the human race has been around how many trillions of years, how many billions or whatever of years, and yet not evolved out of our form yet. But okay, so like I said, take that little tidbits and do what you will. I think, yeah, I really enjoyed Sacha Dhawan's Master. He just had that sinister, appeal. Well, all I've heard about, and like I said, please, the Ian thing came from a different source. So take that as you will, okay? But the thing is, it would make sense because they're not going to have him running around like an action hero, It makes a lot more sense than not having him in the 50th at all. Oh, well, we got him a bit part in Adventure in Space and Time. That'll tide him over. So that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the title's going to be loose ends, and the Master and the Doctor, for some reason, have to team up against the Daleks and the Cybermen. I'm hoping so. Like I said, I'm trying to tie up a few financial stuff right now, and then I gotta, because Sophie and Sylvester are going to be at Chicago TARDIS this year, amongst many others, and I'm hoping I'll finally get to meet her in person. And it stressed me, you wouldn't believe the string of things that happened, especially going back to Time Lord Expo, that fiasco. Oh my God. And the more I find out about what actually happened with Time Lord Expo, the thing is, everybody's going, what about Missy? What about Missy? Folks, Michelle Gomez left with the rest of the Scottish Mafia, I like to call them. You had Moffat, Capaldi, and of course, Michelle Gomez, and that was her decision. She felt that her master suited Capaldi's Doctor, so she decided to go with everybody else. That was her decision. So I don't know if she's going to come back or not. She's been rather busy doing a lot of other things. Sadly, they wasted her on Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which to me was a massive waste of time. I really tried to get into that and I couldn't. Well, you see, that brings me mentioning Michelle Gomez also makes me have flashbacks to the Time Lord Expo. That was just one big mess. And then from what I heard, and like I said, this is the opinion of others. I will not take financial responsibility, nor blah blah blah. The people who were in charge took the money and ran, from what I heard, for various circumstances, which was completely inexcusable. They supposedly booked all these guests, never paid any of them. Luckily, I paid through PayPal for my ticket, so I got my money back. But there was a lot of people who paid in cash who didn't. They had this little preliminary event at a hotel where they had people gathering to give them a sample of, quote unquote, what they were going to be getting in Time Lord Expo and blah blah blah. And and they were also selling advance tickets, and the people who bought advance tickets in cash never got their money back. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, yeah, like I said, the centenary title I'm hearing is Loose Ends, and that seems to suit. Remember, I believe it was Chibnall who wrote Exit Wounds, one of the best episodes of Torchwood ever, by the way. Yet the only ones they can remember are the ones that came out bad. Out there, some of the folks. Like I said, I would not be the least bit surprised if Katie Manning shows up. She's literally a force of nature all on her own. And you folks who've met her in person know what I'm talking about, because I actually got to meet her at Chicago TARDIS, and I got a picture of my wife and I got pictures with her and Richard Franklin, and I'm hoping he's doing better, because for a while there, all we were getting was bits of information here and there. So I hope he's been doing better. I know, she is just amazing. So folks, I just saw the time, and that means I've got to get up and get my butt inside. So take care, everybody. We'll see y'all in the future. Remember, be kind, be calm, be safe. But above everything else today, please be kind. And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning for Friday edition, okay? So take care, everyone, and have a great day.